What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and today I'm bringing you guys some more SpinTires. Now, in this video, I'm going to be showing you a couple of things. I'm going to be showing you the one of the new mods I got, which is basically what it is a logging truck, and it's basically called a ZIL or ZIL 165. I don't recognize the make or anything like that. I'm assuming it's some kind of Russian make or some kind of European make of a truck. We have a small-ish log trailer. It's not huge like that tree trunk that we were pulling with the Freightliner a few videos ago, but what I've devised is a course, and we're going to try and get this trailer through the course without getting stuck or rolling it over. Now, this trailer is pretty easy to tow. It's pretty simple to tow, but I also have some much larger trailers that I will be showing you guys later on, and we'll be running the same course and seeing if they flip over. So, without any more rambling on, let's actually go ahead and adjust the time of day really quick, just so we can clear some of this fog. I was actually wanting to pause it in the evening, but because the evening looks really cool. There we go. Actually looks really nice in the morning as well. Now, something you have to remember about this truck is that it's quite powerful, except for when you're going up really steep hills. The power kind of dies off a little bit, especially when you're using the diff lock. So you kind of have to gauge your route based on that. It's pretty decent in mud, especially actually when you have the trailer on it. It's actually quite good in mud, and it's also faster than you would think it would be. It's quite quick, to be honest, with you guys. For a truck, it's quite quick, especially when it's pulling a trailer. Now, this is pretty much where the route starts. It doesn't really up until this point, it's not really that challenging, but once you get past this point, this is where it actually starts to have a little bit of a challenging element to it, because this is one of the first spots where it can be very easy to flip the trailer over, and you have to position your truck the exact way you want it, otherwise the trailer's going. Now, you want to be decently slow with this so you can actually pick out your route. I've tried charging through here before, and it did not end up working out well at all. It caused me to completely flip the truck over into the ditch, so it was on its side, and it wasn't a pretty sight whatsoever. So don't try charging through here if you end up doing this, or if you end up taking this challenge. And actually, I know a lot of you guys have been playing SpinTires as well and getting some of the same mods that I've been getting, and if you guys have done this in any other larger trucks with larger trailers, let me know if you've done this route. So at least once I've shown you guys the route, if you guys want to go try the route, I would love to hear what you guys have been able to take through this route without flipping over. And I think another one of the biggest problems with this route for a lot of large trucks is, let's see, you've got the flip hazard, you've got also the hazard of getting stuck, like I said earlier, and the hazard of kind of just bogging down on hills, because some of the hills on this route are really, really steep. And I don't need my diff lock on right now. I could take that off. I don't know why I had that on. This truck has a tendency to slide at really when you're going around a corner. I wouldn't say very fast, but once you start to get up to some decent speeds, it has a little bit of a slide risk to it. Now, as far as mud goes, this truck actually does decently well, as you guys can see in just a second if I center the camera properly, which is kind of hard to do sometimes in this game. It slides a little bit just because of the weight and also because the trailer is pushing it, but it is decent at pulling itself out. Or at least it was the first time I tried this. There we go. There we go. We're good. Once the actual truck is on the other side of the mud, it has no problem pulling the trailer through. But when it's got the trailer behind the mud and it's the truck going through the mud for the first time, that's when it can be difficult and tricky, and that's when you can get stuck or slide off into some kind of other obstacle like a tree. And yes, hitting a tree and getting the trailer caught does count as getting stuck. I'm not just talking about getting stuck in mud. Now, this is when things start to get a little bit more tricky, because this is extremely steep, and that trailer, if you don't line it up properly, can smash, well, basically do that. It can smash into the back of the cab and cause you to have all sorts of problems. Come on, there you go. Dig yourself out. Oh, I should not have slowed down right there. Shouldn't have slowed down. And it's interesting because this is a nice truck to do it with because the trailer isn't too risky. This particular trailer, it isn't that risky to do it in. But when you get to some of the other longer trailers that are more top heavy and heavier, it becomes a different story. Does really well through water, though. Actually, absolutely no problem going through water with this truck. I've never had an issue going through water. Whoa, we're going real slow. What the heck? Is it getting bogged down or something? I don't even know. I don't know if that was lag on the game's part or the truck getting stuck. Now, this mud hole is actually kind of weird because it's got a couple of rocks in it, which can be difficult to navigate around if you're not ready for it. You just have to take it slowly. Pretty much, just like with pretty much everything else in this game, you have to take it slowly and you have to be very precise about where you position your truck. Yeah, the front wheel keeps lifting off the ground a little bit every time we kind of slow down and then accelerate again. Keeps lifting off the ground a little bit because this trailer is decently heavy. Even though it's not super long, it is decently heavy. I don't know if it's as heavy as the tree trunk, but like the single massive tree trunk, but it is, like I said, it is decently heavy. Little bit steep, not quite as steep as some of the hills we'll be tackling later on, but definitely not not a little hill, that's for sure. You have to corner a bit wide when you're driving this thing. It's not as bad as the Freightliner towing the tree trunk on the other map, but it is something you have to pay attention to when you're going around these corners because you will get snagged. And I've gotten snagged before, and it pretty much ends your run, to be honest. Now, this spot is probably the trickiest spot on the whole run, and I am really worried about how longer and heavier trailers are going to do here because you basically kind of have to slide the trailer down that edge, and it's a very risky maneuver. I mean, I've had to practice that quite a bit before I got it right. Now, this isn't a river. This is actually part of the route. I mean, it is a river, technically, but it's also part of the actual route, and the truck actually handles it, to be quite honest. It handles it really well. When I first saw this obstacle, I was like, there is no way. That is too deep, but it managed to handle it. This right here is probably the steepest hill in the whole route, and the truck just handles it. It doesn't really have any drama or fuss about it. It just handles it. Makes it nicely over these next humps. I mean, it kind of gets it scrapes the underside a little bit, but it's not to the point where trailer's glitched. There it is. It's back. The trailer glitches like that sometimes, but again, it's not to the point. It'll scrape the undercarriage a few times, but it's not terrible to the point where it'll ruin your entire run. So that is the circuit, and we ended up basically, as you can see, we ended up where we started, and I will be back with you guys when I spawn in a new trailer, because that didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought it would. So we're going to spawn in a new trailer and try and do this route a second time, but amp up the difficulty a lot. Alright guys, we're back. And if I slowly pan the camera around, that is the monstrosity we're going to be towing. It is much longer than the last trailer, it is much wider, and it is much heavier. I don't know if it'll be able to complete the route, but I'm very excited to see if it will or not. So let's go ahead and back up and hook this thing up to it. Originally, this trailer was supposed to be pulled by a 6x6. Well, actually, no, this is a 6x6 technically. But I'm talking about the huge 6x6s, like the MAZ, I believe it's called. But this should be able to do it. We'll see what it does. Now, it's weighing the back end down a lot more than that log trailer did. And as you can see, it is extremely long. Like, if I pan the camera around to the other side, it is an extremely long trailer. And the weight of this, it's got to be at least double what that log trailer was. At least double. If it's less than that, I'd be very, very surprised. And I can already notice the truck taking a hit in performance. It's definitely lowered the performance of this truck. This is definitely a huge test of towing ability. See, it's already it almost pulled the truck over trying to get out of the get out of that bog. And it's also much lower to the ground than the other trailers, so it's gonna take a lot of Lot of careful driving. We're not into anything difficult yet, but we will be in just a second. We will be very... I mean, look how much it weighs down the rear suspension. It's an insane amount of weight. And it gives it a lot less travel as well, which is not a good thing considering where we're going to be going. Now, we're gonna have to be really slow and careful about this. Because even a minor hill could flip this thing. I'm gonna stick it in low. I'm gonna stick it in low because that's really all I trust to use with this thing. Especially in an area like this. Oh, come on. Holy crap. Come on. Have to plan your route well in advance. Give me a little bit of extra power. Wait a minute. I may have gone the wrong way. I'm going to back up because I think I'm going to flip over if I keep going in that same direction. Although, that trailer's gonna get backed into the ditch. Oh, jeez, it's so close to getting backed into that ditch. Maybe if I go this way real slow. Okay, we're good. I think we're okay. For now. Trying to drive on what little of a road I have. Should just get out in the middle because that's where there's going to be the least amount of bumps. That's leaning. That was leaning like crazy. I'm honestly really worried about the hills because pulling this amount of weight up those hills is going to be very, very hard. Especially since we're not using the exact truck that was meant to pull this thing. We're nearly past that part, but the hardest, actually the hardest part is just around the corner. I have to go real wide. Real wide. Seems to be working though, seems to be paying off. Whoa, that's deeper than I expected. A lot deeper than I expected. I hope it's not going to beach the trailer. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, there you go. Luckily, this truck is powerful enough to pull that thing out of situations like that. Ooh, I'm going to try and avoid this bump because that might cause some problems. I think we're going to be okay because the weight of it is going to weigh down that dirt anyway and just create grooves. Whew, okay. We're past that section. That's a relief. I wasn't sure we were going to be able to pass that without flipping over, because honestly, I've flipped this trailer there before. No, 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 come on. Oh, come on. You could do it. The trailer's not moving. It's not moving at all. No, yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it is. Come on, full power. Come on, you can do this. Oh, we're so close. Dang, if it had that much trouble with this hill, I hate to think what kind of trouble it's going to have with the hills later on. Because this was kind of a baby hill. This was kind of an introduction hill. The middle of the trailer is caught. Dang. And there really isn't any way to, like, boost it out of here either. Because you can't go up this thing any faster. You're just going to go up it at pulling, whatever the pulling speed ends up being. And yeah, the truck is going to just sit here spinning. But let's see if we can try this again. Ooh, sliding. Sliding to the side. That's not good. Oh, that's no good at all. Maybe if we go at it from an angle. Oh, that bush is pulling me. Oh, jeez. Come on. Go at it from an angle. Oh, yeah, there you go. Maybe a little bit. Sort of. Yes, 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 yes. Nah, stopped in the same spot that we stopped last time. Trailer's stuck right in the middle. Right in the middle. That trailer is beached. I think I may have to end up switching trucks. I will be right back with you guys, alright? Alright guys, I'm back again, and I've got myself an MAZ 8x8, so, if this can't pull it out, then I'm not sure what will. I'm honestly not sure what will. If this can't pull it out, I don't know. Although, first thing we have to do is I want to switch back to the... Is it still rolling? No. Okay, we're alright. Do have to switch the gearbox mode. Oh, wait. We're not lined up, are we? We're not lined up whatsoever. Oh, God. That kind of sucks. We need to change that. Now, this is quite a bit more powerful than the truck we had before. So, I'm hoping that it'll be able to do it. Because if not, then the video might have to come to an abrupt end because we won't be able to pull this trailer up. It's hooked. Alright, well, fingers crossed. I'm hoping for the best here. Power. Power, come on. Oh, yes. There you... Oh, no. No. Yes! It's made it! We've made it! Okay, that gives me hope for the next hills because... the upcoming hills because we were actually able to pull it up that. That was awesome! I wasn't sure if we were going to have to switch trucks or not, but we did end up having to switch. This is definitely not a bad truck, though. It's extremely powerful, and has the pulling capabilities that you need for a trailer like this. Because that last truck was pretty decent, but can't touch this MAZ 8x8. Absolutely cannot touch it. Now, this corner is going to be tricky. I didn't set myself up quite properly for it. Although, if we come at it from a wide angle, that's a little bit too wide. Back it up. Oh, geez, about to jackknife the truck. I don't want to do that. Let's stick the diff lock back on now that we've made a turn. Now that we've made our turn, we can stick the diff lock back on and get ready for this mud. Now, I mean, if that regular truck was good in the mud, this 8x8 is a monster. Because 8x8, you show it mud, it doesn't care. It doesn't care. Mud just doesn't even phase this 8x8. Doesn't really phase any 8x8, to be honest. 8x8 trucks are really badass, to be honest. Caught a little bit on the tree, but just pulled it right out. It was no problem whatsoever to pull it out of the tree. The only problem that I have with this truck is the turning radius, because it's absolutely massive. I mean, massive is an understatement as far as the turning radius of this MAZ goes. This next obstacle, though, scares me. With a truck and trailer this big, this next obstacle scares me. Don't want to get caught in the trees either. Come on, then. Just gonna have to go for it and hope for the best, because that's pretty much all we can do. Are you serious? I can... Oh my god, I am actually pushing this trailer back out. Thing is, the bumper hit the ground first, and that's what I was worried about. Can we do it from the side? Yes, we can. Okay. We could pull it around the side if we're careful. I don't know if we can pull it through the trees or not. Really worrying here. Maybe around the edge? Don't want the trailer to flip, though. Ooh, that was close. I saw that. That was insanely close to going. I was scared because it was almost there. It was almost there. Come on. Give me some power. There you go. There you go. There you go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. A tree's falling on the truck. That turbo whistle, though, that you get with this truck is sweet. The amount of turbo whistle that you get, I actually have a mod that gives you more turbo whistle and more smoke. So I think it's actually a really nice mod. I'll try and link it if I can remember where I got it. Yes, as long as we can navigate these trees without getting caught, we're okay. Which we have. The only thing I don't like about this truck is the fact that the cab is way out over the front wheels, which, like I said, well, actually, like you guys saw before, means that it can get stuck very easily if that bumper hits the ground before the wheels do. Not bad through the water. Powers through pretty much anything you throw at it. At least it has so far. Although there are a couple of obstacles to come that I'm still a little skeptical about. But one of the largest obstacles is now passed, so that definitely gives me hope for the rest of the course. Wow, the truck and trailer together are so big that they take up that entire mud hole. They're just that gigantic. This next one shouldn't be too much of a problem, because it's just, all it is really is just a hill with a little bit of a corner coming out of this mud hole, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem unless we get stuck in mud. Or, well, if we have to deal with mud, which we kind of do, but not that much. Not that much coming out of here. Little bit of extra steering angle. Not bad. Although, this is pretty steep, though. This, we may end up having a bit of an issue with, like we did earlier. With the other steep hill, because we may have to really pull this trailer out if it gets beached. It got beached a little bit, but not too badly. Not too badly. We were able to keep the pace up. Now, let me see if we can actually get this through here without getting hooked on a tree. Trying to go way wide. Not bad, we made it. Here comes that obstacle that I was really worried about, though. The hardest obstacle on the course. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this really slowly. I'm gonna stick it in low. Diff lock and all-wheel drive are both on. It's sliding. Ooh. Power, maybe. Ooh, I saw the trailer sliding. Holy crap. Well, we're past the hardest part. We're past the hardest part of the course. So, we should be good to go from here on out. We should be good to go from here on out, because that is the hardest part. No! No! I didn't see it going. Oh no, I did not see it flipping over. Will it flip itself back? Maybe with the current of the river, if we get, like, lucky with the current of the river? No, it's gone. It's gone. That's the end of the run. It's gone. It's flipped over. That's the end of the run. Well, I will definitely try it again sometime with this truck. But for now, that truck did not end up passing the test of this route. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.